Welcome to Tightlining Maryland. I am in PA again. I might have to change the title of the channel, but I live in Maryland. I fish Maryland frequently. I just today had an opportunity to come up to PA, have a fair amount of time, wanted to fish a few streams. I wanted to go to Middle Creek, which is where I'm at right now. And Middle Creek is a creek that is stocked, and I'm lucky enough to be fishing with my buddy Dan that's out there tightline nymphing. I'm really excited to get a chance to fish with him. Only get to a few times a year, but great guy, competition angler, really knows the sport well. And to be honest with you, this channel wouldn't even be possible without him. I learned how to tightline nymph from him. He's somebody that's kind of taken me under his wing, and really blessed to have kind of connected with him. But thanks Dan again for everything you've done, and I know today you'll outfish me, but nevertheless it's going to be a good day on the water. So anyway, I'm on Middle Creek. It is a Keystone Select stream, and that means that we have pretty big fish in here. I'm not in the delayed harvest section, although we're going to get there very soon. So I'm curious if it's all the way down here. I guess I'll find out, but I've historically done well. I have family in this area, fish this creek frequently, and with that said, we have rainbows and browns. Today I'm going to start with a tungsten surveyor. Coming off of the tag, and at the bottom I'm gonna have a squirmy worm. And I feel like these stocked fish are they've only been in here a little over a month. They probably are starting to take some naturals, but still gonna fall for some of your I guess surveying patterns. So for example, mott flies or a squirmy worm. But I'm going to tightline nymph this. The water's a little higher than usual, so I'm going to have to kind of tinker with the line to make sure I'm getting down, but a solid 4 to 6 feet of tippet, and I think that's going to do the trick. But anyway, I'm going to start here on Middle Creek, get these lines wet, and then probably head to maybe Penn's Creek in a tributary, maybe Kish Creek. I'm not quite sure what the day holds, but very excited to be out here. It's the week after opening day, so I kind of let the crowds die down. That's why last week I went to the Cadorus, because I knew that there wouldn't be as many people since it's just a wild stream. But it's going to be a good day. So tightlining PA today. Alright, got our first trout of the day. Lost one earlier. We'll see about getting this one. I have no net, which is extremely exciting. Haven't quite seen what it is, but he hit the mott fly for sure. Looks like a brown trout. Nice one too. Let's get him over here to shore. Let him not run into me. Alright. Oh, a net would be nice right about now. It's a nice brown trout. Very nice brown trout. Got him right in the top of the lip. And that thing popped right out. Gotta love barbless hooks. Alright, so just a stocky, but that's what we're after. So we got what we were chasing. So our first Middle Creek trout of the year, 2018. Great start to the day. Another fall fish, it looks like. Sadly. Healthy fall fish. Holy moly. But not what we're after. Good fish, but wrong species. Missed a trout. Got 2 or 3 of these. But back he goes. Try again. Alright, got my third fish. Another one on a mop. Looks like another brown trout. There he goes. Quick release. Gotta keep that side pressure on him. Looks like this time we got a rainbow trout. Solid fish. Alright, let's release this back. There we go. Alright, got a tiny little wild brown here. He hit a hare's ear. We're going to release him back so he can't try to pick up a couple more. Alright, got another wild Kish Creek brown trout. Whoop. You hit the tungsten torpedo. Pretty little fish. Let's get him back. Alright, just hooked into another fish. Looks like a rainbow. Got him. Wonder if he's the one I missed in this hole earlier or not, but decent enough fish. Hook's already out, which is great. Gotta love barbless. Nothing special, but rainbow out of Kish, tucked away in this little hole. Nice deep little hole. So release him. There you go. Alright, so I'm getting pretty close to wrapping up my day here on Kish Creek in PA. Went to Middle Creek to start the day and finished up on Kish. Even fished a tributary of it. Didn't get any fish out of there, but nevertheless, today was an interesting day. I got to Middle Creek, everything seemingly was pretty good, and water was a little bit higher than I would have liked. But a couple tips for today that I'll probably walk away thinking a little bit more about. Firstly and foremost, to anybody that's going to be fishing, you know, larger rivers or streams that have a USGS water gauge, where you can kind of check the levels, man, they are absolutely critical. So I was at Kish Creek, and I believe I stated earlier that that was running somewhere around 476 to 496 CFS, so cubic feet per second, which really is fast. Most people would tell you don't wade past 250, and that might even be on the higher side. Well, I gave that a shot, and my feet went out from under me, and I went under quick, and luckily regained my balance just a few feet down the stream. Otherwise, that could have been a nasty experience. And that's probably, just to add one other tip before I get to my final one, you know, wear a wading belt. That's something that I don't do frequently enough, and I have one, and I really need to, because what that'll do is that'll keep the water from going down into your feet, and thus, you know, potentially making you drown. You know, once that water goes in those waders, and if you're in deep enough water, you're not going to be able to get up, and today I almost paid the price for that. But my last tip from today that I would kind of walk away with is, you know, don't let catching fish kind of dictate your success. You know, all week I kind of had the opportunity to look forward to this trip, and you know, I could look at it and say it wasn't that great of a trip. I only caught 3 fish on Middle Creek. I only caught
you know, 3 fish here, you know, and 1 rainbow that really wasn't even that big. But, you know, overall, fish-wise, it wasn't that productive. And, you know, I could certainly gripe about that, but I still caught 6 fish. There's a lot of people that wouldn't be able to come out here and catch 6. And then moreover, like, I lost a cell phone today. You know, when I went and took that spill on Kish Creek in a different section, I ended up submerging my phone long enough to take on too much water. And, you know, I could sit here and basically say that today wasn't a successful day, but the reality is I got out on the river. I had the whole day to kind of like fish. My wife was nice enough to let me do so, but you know, I got quality hours on the stream. I learned from it. I still caught fish, and you know, success can't be just defined by catching fish or just big fish. It's got to be, you know, what did you learn? Did you enjoy yourself? And was it productive in terms of learning something? And today I can kind of walk away saying that. So best of luck to everyone as they go through the 2018 season. It's still really early and those bugs are starting to pop, so enjoy. Well, got a wild piece of Pennsylvania metal. Seems it's pretty precious, so I want to return this safely to the stream. But let's get a good release. There he goes.